Was God of War after that? I'm guessing it.
No. Oh, wait, yeah. So God of War actually happened. That was one of the first things I got. So that was like shortly after the Criminal Minds thing. So I was 8 at that time.
Holy shit.
But the whole audition process was super long. So I started God of War when I was like 8, and then for a year they were doing like all scans, rehearsals, all this stuff. Like it was one of the first time like a big franchise, video game franchise like that were, you know, working with the kid.
Yeah.
So they were like, there was a lot on stake.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I started working on God of War when I was like 8 or 9, and then I was actually filming mid-90s while I was filming the end of God of War 2, or like the
That's crazy.
first God of War.
Did you know how legendary it was going to be throughout the process?
No.
'Cause
I had no idea.
yeah.
Like, I didn't realize how big it was until, like, I think we started filming the second one.
Because still to this day, it's like one of the biggest video game franchises of all
Dude,
time.
it's insane.
Like,
I'll, like, walk around stores,
and
and people will hear my voice, and they'll be like, I know you. Like, it's insane.
That is
like,
crazy. What?
yeah, it's weird.
That's really weird.
What was it like for you to play the game hearing your voice?
It was just interesting. Like, I think the first one now it feels like a while back, so I can listen to it without cringing. I'm just like, okay, I was just younger. But before, it just felt like when you would send a voice memo to like one of your homies.
And then you hear it
Yeah.
back.
It just sounded like fucking like some bullshit, and you're like,
Yeah,
that is
it's
not how I
crazy.
sound. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think the first one was so interesting. I mean, bro, also my leg was broken on set for that
no
too.
way.
God
yeah.
damn.
Bro's toughing it out. That's nuts.
Yeah, so I was
What were you in school or what?
I was in school. I had a studio
did-
teacher.
In
Okay.
school.
They would like
Because you
swap
were
out,
young and like hustling.
yeah.
And like,
Dude,
the
it felt like
school is-
if it was so much worse too, because I'd have to do school and then work,
Mhm.
and then like I'd be back and forth with that stuff, and so like everyone would get a break, like all the adults on set, like they would do their scenes, all this stuff, and then they'd go out to the trailer and then just chill, and then but I would have to go back to school,
Oh,
so like
that's
my
so
breaks were
stupid.
like
Oh my god.
That sucks.
it was so annoying.
being like in LA around that time you were hustling at that young age, was there anyone that you looked up to in LA, or like anyone that you looked up to that you met and you were like, wow, this is pretty crazy, like a wow moment, like I'm really doing this in LA?
You know what's crazy is I've met like crazy like actors and musicians at that time and still now, but I only cared about skating. So I would, you know what I mean? It was very niche
Yeah.
of like who I was actually a fan of. Like I met fucking, I'm not even gonna go down the list right now, but like I would meet like Ryan Sheckler or like Paul Rodriguez and have like photos of like with them, and I'm like, yeah, like I got to meet them. And then there were some times where like I had no idea who I was meeting, like within the acting world and stuff.
It'd
Like
be
I wasn't like a
somebody
huge
bigger.
like film. I wasn't like a theater kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never
Yeah.
went to theater.
Zach was.
Like or
That's
no, it's not hate on it. I just like
He's dissing, bro.
I wasn't like
You're in
That wasn't your
skating.
scene.
yeah. Exactly. It was like I just loved it when I would do it.
You could have met DiCaprio, but Paul Rodriguez is sicker at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Dude, there was even one time where I did I forgot what movie it was, but I think I was a lot younger. It might have been like Ready Player One or something. But I got a call back with Steven Spielberg,
Whoa.
Dang.
and I didn't know that it was Steven Spielberg.
You didn't know like who he was?
Yeah, but it was this whole big thing, and like my manager was
Like,
telling me,
freaking
she's
out?
like, "Don't fuck this up. Like, remember your lines. Like, cause I don't know. I just had ADHD growing up. I would
Yeah.
remember my lines like the last minute, and then go in and like